Hi everyone, down here. I am currently in my girlfriend's house in Malaysia right now. And in this video, I'd like to share with you my experience of taking the VTL flight from Singapore to Malaysia. There are things to do for pre-departure, during check-in, on arrival, and while staying in Malaysia. These are information you can find in the link in the description below. I won't be going through all of them, but will highlight some of the important things you have to take note of and give you some of my experience on this flight. Take note that not all clinics provide the pre-departure PCR testing. You have to check in early with the clinic of your choice to see if they provide. And if they do, make an appointment that's within 2 days of your departure date. And here's one thing to note. Bring your passport along for the PCR testing because the clinic will need it. Or you can just use a soft copy of a picture or photo that you take of your passport. Another thing to note is your vaccination documentary proof. You can't use the vaccination status in your Trace Together app as proof for overseas travel. You must get it digitally authenticated at Notarise.gov.sg. Other than that, just follow the requirements and keep all the documents required in one place. Whether you want to keep it digitally stored in your phone or in printed out copies like this, it's up to you. But I prefer to print out and keep it in case there's some issues with my phone or my phone no bat and all that kind of technical issues. I took Malindo Air for this trip and I find that they did a great job in verifying the documents before we go to the check-in counter. Adequate manpower was allocated and the process is smooth. Other than that, there was not much other things you have to do besides like just going for your normal procedure of boarding. Now once you arrive, you will be directed to an area for the on-arrival PCR test. Don't worry about where to go because there will be people guiding you on where to go. Once you reach that area, you will be directed into two groups. One for the normal PCR test and the other for the express PCR test. If you did not buy the PCR test in advance, then they will direct you to another counter where you can buy it on the spot. So definitely buy it beforehand so you can get quicker results. I bought the normal PCR test and I waited for about 1 hour 40 minutes to have the results. The results will be sent to your WhatsApp or your email, so make sure that you have data connection on your phone there, or you can choose to connect to the Wi-Fi at the airport as well. Personally, I think that if you're not in a rush, you can actually choose or opt for the normal PCR test because it's not that long, I feel, and it's also cheaper. After you got your results and it's shown negative, then you can proceed to the immigration counter. This is where you have to use your My Sejahtera app now. So make sure it's working properly. And by working properly, I mean you can fire up the scanner. You can do this while waiting for your results. When you are at the immigration counter, there are 2 points for you to clear. One is before the immigration clearance, and the other is the immigration clearance. So at the counter before the immigration clearance, they are going to check everything, all the documents that they require you to have. Then you can proceed to the clearance. This is the final point of checking. After clearance, just enjoy your stay. Oh yeah, one more thing. If your vaccination status is not updated in your My Sejahtera app, after clearance, you can write in to help desk to help you update. Because some places are very strict on seeing your vaccination status before they let you in. So remember to update in your My Sejahtera app. That's it for now. I will do another one when I'm back in Singapore to share with you the experience back to Singapore. See you.